Hi everyone, Doug here. Welcome to yet another board game channel and yet another turn of Xia Legends of a Drift System. Before getting into the gameplay itself, I'm going to go over the mistakes. One which I caught and made notes of in the last video, and the other one I did not. I thought I had caught a mistake, but I hadn't. I rolled for the Ice Comet. Well, initially when I moved onto the Ice Comet track, I forgot to roll the d6. I caught it and did so again. However, I'd completely forgotten that the spot that the comet ended up was actually where I entered the path. Thank you to Wild Inferno 1984 for pointing that out, and also thank you to Wild Inferno for saying it's okay that I missed that because it makes up for my completely unnecessary death in the first round. So yeah, we're just going to call that a balance out of the huge amount of mistakes against me at the beginning. We'll say this one mistake for me makes up for it. And we'll just watch that from now on. The other mistake I did put notes for in the video, but we're going to go down to the NPCs and go through it again quickly. Right, the scoundrel who was coming after me. I didn't give him enough damage when he bashed into the planetary shields trying to get to me. He should have taken 3 damage, I think, instead of the 1 that I gave him. And as a result, that means that when the Enforcer went after him, he should have taken enough damage to be completely taken out. So, Scoundrel actually died. He'll respawn when NPC's turn come around again. Which is great. Yay, Scoundrel gone. However, it meant that the Enforcer did get the 2,000 credit bounty for killing the Scoundrel, which means they got an extra +4 to the NPC roll when they rolled for fame points, which means they actually got 1 more fame point, and they're up to 6, which means we should have another title available. So we're just going to draw Cold as Ice, Keeping Her Cool. To claim this title, be the first player to repair your ship when ice damage fills at least half of your ship's hold, including armor plating. And if we claim it once per turn as an action, we can remove 1 ice damage. I guess without having to go to a planet. Right, so that is the mistakes fixed. As folks have pointed out, including Judgment NL, I am woefully behind. I haven't scored a single fame point left yet, and the NPCs are just going to keep barreling along. I think, to be honest, I'm not real good at this game yet. I'm hoping I'll get better over time. We'll have to see. So yeah, I'm going to have to start catching up rather a lot. So I'm going to have to start making some horribly risky moves. So we're going to get into some of those risky moves right away as we finally go into our first turn. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is, my best shot at points right now is to actually work on the Smuggler Run. Picking up contraband at Smuggler's Den and then dropping it off at Kempler 2 because they are both on the board. I think we can, yeah, I think I can squeeze out a fame point by using the gates to get there. Right. First thing we do is we will use the engines. One engine use, roll a d8, got an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, being the first player, or in this case the only possible player, to use the gates using the gates the first time, gets a fame point. I have 1 fame point. Yay! It's amazing. I'm actually on the board. Okay, so we're going to use engines a second time. Just rolled a 2. 1, 2. And I'm going to use the engines the third possible time. Trying to get around to that spot there. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, not quite going to make it. If I snuck through, yeah, if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I could get there if I went through one of the asteroid fields. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to roll the d20 and hope we roll nice and high. No, 5. Well, going to use our shields once. There's our last usage token. Roll the d6 and, oh, blocked it all. Yes. And actually, while passing through, it's a minor action in an asteroid field. Yeah, I'll spend 1 energy, and I'll remember to turn this over this time when I roll. See if I can pick up something decent. Rolled a 9. So while passing through, I get a Terra Cube, one of the green ones. And then 5, 6, 7. And as an action on that space, we have picked up the contraband. So now we just need to get ourselves back to Kempler 2. Big problem is, because we have entered an outlaw outpost, I now have a 1,000 credit bounty on my head. However, as it is, the enforcer will not go after me, just like this, because he's going to go after whoever has the highest bounty, which will be the scoundrel once he respawns. So I'm safe from the enforcer for now. That, well, going to use impulse power to move just 1 space, so I'm just inside the border. So I've got the most movement space when I try to go back on my next turn. Right, business phase, as I am inside the shield of the planet, all my energy comes back, all the way back up to 8, and everything is rearmed. Next up, the status phase, right, not an issue because we refreshed and armed markers as part of the business phase. So that brings us to the system expanse step, where we will place the top tile. It's going to have to be here. Is that, yes, that's in camera. Yeah, this is the only place that's got 3 empty edges. Everything else is 2, so we'll just do it off the circle there. And there it is, the lost sector. Just a big old empty space. in space. All right, that's that. Now we move on to the NPC phase. Now we're going to respawn the scoundrel, as with any destroyed ship, respawning by rolling the d20 and seeing where it turns up. Before we do that, we determine, well, you have the option of having it do the same behavior throughout the entire game, or every time one of the NPCs is destroyed, you can choose a whole new behavior at random. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll say I'll roll and odd that card, even that card. So that one. Odd, even. And so, opportunist, a scoundrel that fights smart. Target player if they are damaged or carrying cargo cubes. Well, I have cargo cubes, so yes, I will be his target. So, before we actually figure out if he gets to attack me or not, he will have to respawn on the board. Okay, rolling a d20, and he appears on 6, or as close as we can get. Oh, good. That's going to be right here, the Lunari. Yes, it's a 9, but it's upside down, so that's actually 6. Nice and close. Wonderful. So, he's going to move to me, if in range attack, and he's going to do it twice. Alright, well, first things first, he will move. He moves 6, 5. I don't think he can actually attack me through that. And he hasn't got enough to move in past me, so it could be that he's not going to get to attack me the first time. I'm just going to double check that. Yes, the planetary entrance does prevent adjacency. So that's as far as he can go the first time, and he can't actually shoot me. However, he does get to engage in the behavior again, which means he'll actually move into the smuggler's den with me, and then attack with his D12 blaster. Okay, and I blocked 1. He just did 11 damage to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That is, I think I just got destroyed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, he just destroyed me. That's marvelous. That was really a very, very bad thing to happen. I'm destroyed, which means I lose all my cubes, lose all of my missions. So, well, at least, oh wait, solo play, you might not lose the bounty. Let me double check. No, okay, the bounty does go away when dying in solo. It's when you upgrade to the next level of ship, the bounty stays with you when you're playing solo. So, at least I don't have a bounty on me anymore. However, that means I just dropped 4 cubes in this spot, which are all going to get cleared away and give them a huge bonus to their roll for fame points. Yeah. that is that for the scoundrel. So the enforcer is going to get to go twice because of martial law, and they're also going to get to roll an extra die. So, that was diligence. So yeah, it's going to go after the outlaw with the most bounty. Well, it's not me anymore. Gonna move. Gonna move 6. 5, 6. If in range attack, it doesn't, so it's going to repeat. 5, 6. Not in range, so it's not going to attack. Gets to go a second time. Now he's not actually going to go into, yeah, the enforcer just doesn't want to go into outlaw areas, so he's really just going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's just going to park there. Wait for the scoundrel to come out and then start chasing him down. Okay, next up is the merchant, who is now moving on to Kempler 2, so he's moving on to Neo Damascus, which is now on the board. So he's got 3 planets to go through. So he's going to move 9. 9. Not quite make it, but he does get to repeat that. Does make it, so there they're going to get a +2 to their roll. Which, yeah, now we are unfortunately going to do. Alright, they're going to roll a d20. They're going to get +2 because of the merchant, and because I dropped 4 cubes, which are now cleared off the board in solo rules, they're going to get another 8 on top of that. 2, 4, 6, 8. So yeah, they're going to get a +10 to their roll. 17, 27, which means they get 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. I think I just lost this. Alright, well, we passed through 2 events and 1 title. Let's do the title first. Menace. Minor Mayhem. To claim this title, be the first player to attack 2 ships in 1 turn. Once claimed, this title grants, you may add +1 to 1 attack roll per turn. Well, that one is not going to happen, as I don't have any weapons. And then we are going to get 2 events. The grab shift, which is going to cause complete chaos. Sectors often move in the system. While the card's in play, at the start of each round, we will roll the d20 twice, and basically we're just going to swap the sectors that we roll. Anything on the tile moves along with them, and the tiles stay oriented in their original directions. If we roll a 20 while doing this, the grab ship dissipates and goes away entirely. The other one, retethered. Tigris has been repaired. Oh, has it now? While this card is in play, Tigris Gate is now connected to the other gates, and players may move freely between all of them. These special rules that send you all over the place are ignored. If the Traveler title is unclaimed, discard it and draw a new title. No, it's not there. And this card does not leave play, so the Tigris Gate just keeps on functioning the way it should. Well, that was really terrible. Well, let's do one more turn, and which I suspect will be the last one. because the NPCs are 1 point away from winning. But let's see if we can manage to get a little something more out of this. Okay, first things first. I think even before I respawn, because it's not really quite my turn yet, at the beginning of the round, we're going to do the grab shift and see what tiles flip. Rolled a 2. There's number 2 here. Kempler 2 is going to just move halfway across space. Oh, we rolled a 2 again. That doesn't work, so we roll once more. It's going to swap with 6, which is Lunari here. Okay. It's going to be a wee bit awkward. Oops. Yep, kill him down. Yep. The kiln has been destroyed. Alright, there we go. See, that would have been wonderful for my smuggler mission, because they're now right next to each other. Alright, well, let's see where we show up again. Rolled a 7. Doesn't look like 7 is there, but 8 is. So that would be the closest to 7. So that's not really a very good spot. Oh right, and yes, as per the expansion rules, you come back with 1 bit of regular damage on your ship. Alright, well, let's see if there's anything I can do at all. So we are going to, anyway, let's spend an energy going down to 7, and we will explore along this edge. It's going to be the square. Just a second. Alright, so what appears? The Grinder. It's the next ice asteroid. There's 3 or 4 of these, I can't remember. So that is there. And we place another ice comet on this space here. And we'll go around in that direction. So that's 1 energy. God, I'm really at a loss after that destruction. I think the only way I'm going to get anything remotely useful is maybe pick up a mission and hope I get very lucky. So, let's use one of our engines. Gonna roll a 7. Okay, let's go this way. 1, we're passing through the comet path, so we're going to roll, and it just moves 1 that way. Second space, we'll draw 3 cards. And what are our choices? Assassin, well, no weapons. Coerce, what do you do? When a rage of a target as an action, declare mission, and make an attack as normal. Well, that's not going to happen, so it's going to be the Private Eye. Oh. Lie to, yeah, the Grinder, which is where I am. Then it's turned in at the ruins of Drellmoth, which we do not have at the moment. However, here we go. We will hold on to that. Let's see the description. It's only a rumor, but I need to know. Is he still alive? The woman's purple cyber eyes well up with digitears as she pleads with you. Sure, digitears. I'm somehow inclined not to trust digitears. Anyway, I am at the Grinder, so I suppose I could interrupt my movement, do a major action, and call that the start of the mission, because I am on the grinder mission point. So yeah, we'll do that. That'll be the end of that. Now, we've done that part. We just have to wait for the ruins of Drellmoth to turn up. I think we should just do some exploring. So, let's use one more engine. Roll to 6. And I'm just going to take a chance and do a blind jump. Just move into another sector. So 1, well, we've gone into the comet path again, so it moves a little bit more. Moves 3. 2, yeah, so I've moved to 2. I'm going to move 3 onto this, which will be, I'm going to use the T. Holy cow, I got really lucky there. It's the ruins of Drellmoth. Dead world. So we're going to put that in this direction. It gets an exploration token, and it gets 4 relics piled up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I've only moved 3 of the 6 that I chose, so there we go. I'm going to end the movement to turn in. Let's say, yeah, collect intel. Oh, I guess, okay, I should have done this. Yeah, I should have done this step first. Being at the grinder, collect intel by discarding the top 3 mission cards from the mission point and seeing how many outlaw cards there are. And that will determine how much money I get. 3, which is good, because that's the maximum. That's what they call a critical information. So I get 5,000 credits for delivering the intel to the ruins of Drellmoth, as I'm doing right now. There we go. I now have 7,000 credits. And not a lot to do with them. I really need another planet, because I'm not going to get to a planet anytime soon. Of course, if I head for the Tigris Gate, I can hop close to Lunari and just hope it stays there. Alright, yeah, let's use third and final possible engine. I rolled a, oh, not on camera, I rolled a 4. So yeah, I'm not going to get there. 1, 2, at least I get to pick up one of those. 3, 4. And I got that energy back that I used for exploring. Hey, you know what? I'm going to spend it again, just to see what's in this space here. Let's say, yeah, so it's going to be just the straight line. Oh, there's Zaya. Glad I didn't blind jump that. Not that it really matters what direction you put that one in. It's just a big ball of death. And yes, I might as well use my impulse power to move 3, 1, 2. The Tigris Gate is not working. 3. Oh, first player to earn Tigris earns a fame point. I'm up to 2. Yay. Okay. And that is all I can do. So I reactivate my impulse. spend 1, 2, 3 energy to rearm all my tokens. And on to the NPCs. Oh, wait, not quite. First of all, got to do the system expanse step. So we've got to decide where to put this tile. Right, just realized this was off camera. I moved to the Expeditor gate from the Tigris gate. All right, we're just going to put the tile right here. Let's say using the square. It's Lower Stratus Nebula square, that direction. And we place an exploration token. Now it's time for the NPCs. All right, stupid scoundrel who messed me up. He is going to come after me because I am damaged. I don't have the cubes anymore, but I have a single point of damage. So he's going to come after me anyway. So yes, he's going to move and, if possible, attack and do that twice. So he is going to move 6 spaces. 5, 6. Obviously, I'm not in range, so he's going to do it again. 1, 2, 5, 6. That's it. He's not going to reach me. Next up is the Enforcer, who martial law is still active. So he's going to get 2 turns. And each of his turns consists of him moving and attacking twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not in range. 2, 3. 2 spaces away, he's in range, so he is going to attack with his D12 missile. Scoundrel will defend with the D6 shield. Just roll them both at the same time and see. Okay, 2 damage gets through to the scoundrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that was his turn, but he gets a second turn. Oh wait, he gets to roll another die, doesn't he? So that's going to do another 2. So now he's going to get to move and attack twice. I think he's going to destroy it because there he rolled 11 plus 11, 22. Yeah, Scoundrel is, yeah, he got really killed. That was well and truly destroyed. All right. So that leaves our merchant, who is now going to try to travel to Lunari, which is now much closer than it was before, of course. So he's going to move 9. Doesn't make it, but he gets to do it again. 8. And he made it. So that's going to be a +2. And actually, because the Enforcer destroyed the Scoundrel, we're going to have another +4. 5, so we're going to have 6 added to their roll, which, yes, guarantees their win. Just a second. Because even if they were to roll a 1, and they didn't, they rolled 7. 7 plus 6 is, yes, they're going to fall, yeah, they were guaranteed to fall into at least the 4 to 14 range, which gives them 1 fame point. And yes, they win by reaching our decided upon goal of 11 fame points. I really thought I was going to do a little bit better than that before dying. I thought I was going to just get some more points and not lose quite so badly, but no, the scoundrel just completely wiped me out. You scoundrel, you. Well, you all get to see how the game works now with the in solo mode. As you can see, it's kind of tricky, and I was playing that on easy, with more money to spend on outfits to begin with, and the easy stats. I think I will probably, not sure if I'm going to film it or not yet, but I think I will probably attempt a campaign mode for the game, which consists of basically there are, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goals that you have to try to accomplish. And you just keep playing and playing until you accomplish all 10 goals. And between games, you get to choose upgrades for the game. Yeah, things like better engine use, better shields. Your impulse is actually better, +3 to mission rolls. Yeah, ship abilities costing a lot less, that sort of thing. And you get to pick those upgrades between games, even if you lose, which means you're eventually going to get fairly powerful eventually. So even though you're supposed to play the campaign mode on hard, yikes, you're still going to get improvements between each game. So paradoxically, it might actually be a little easier to do campaign mode because you just keep going until you win. You have to win eventually. It's just a matter of there's a formula to score yourself, to see how well you did in a campaign, and you can upload it to the website and see how well you did compared to others. So yes, I may give that a go in future. We'll see. In the meantime, thanks very much everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and liking the videos both on YouTube and Board Game Geek. It's very much appreciated. And I will see you next time when I start yet another board game playthrough. See you then.